What are the differences between shears, body clippers, and trimmers? It boils down to size, power, and the type of blade system. Shears can be corded or cordless, and their wide, powerful blades come in two pieces. And you'll notice that there's a lot of space between the teeth on these blades, which allows for a lot of hair to go into the clipper and get lobbed off, which means that if your horse has a very thick coat due to genetics or Cushing's disease, these might be the clippers for you. The blades for horse shears come in a couple of different styles. This is the fine, and this will leave 1.4 millimeters of hair on your horse. You could also opt for a medium, which is going to leave about 2.5 millimeters of hair on your horse, or you can go even all the way up to 5 millimeters of hair being left with the cover coat blade. While shears are really good for long coats, they're not always great around faces, ears, and lower legs, so you might want to switch to body clippers for those. These are body clippers. They're smaller than the shears, but they're powerful enough to completely body clip a horse. And you can do all sorts of trimming with them. So you can do bridle paths and ears and elbow areas and lower legs. Body clippers have a detachable blade system so that you can easily change the size of blade. The higher the number, the more hair is removed. So you can start at like a 7F, this is going to leave 4 millimeters of hair. You could go up to a number 10, which is going to leave about 1.8 millimeters of hair. You could go all the way to a number 40 or a 50, which is more surgical for medical procedures. Most times a horse is clipped with a number 10 blade for a body clip or a trace clip. And each blade will show you on the individual blade how many millimeters of hair are left. And now we have trimmers. These are lightweight, and they're great for those smaller areas and taking care of wayward hairs as they pop up. They are cordless, and most have lithium-ion batteries. Some batteries are internal, and some batteries are removable. Trimmers have a unique blade in that it's adjustable. It's a 5-in-1 blade, and it goes from a number 9 to 10 to 15 to 30 to 40. There's a little knob at the bottom of the blade that lets you make that adjustment. And on newer blades, you'll notice that there's actually a marking for each setting, which tells you how much hair is left in millimeters. So you never get confused about what side's the 9 and what side's the 40. And even though these have a number 10 setting like you would use for body clipping your horse, I don't recommend doing that. These are more for touch-ups, bridle paths, clipping around wounds, and things like that. And even if you never plan on body clipping your horse, at least have a pair of trimmers around for those touch-ups and also in case there's a wound. These are great to have in your first aid kit. So your horse's clipping needs are really what's going to determine what kind of clipper and blade system you use, as well as what size of blade to leave whatever amount of hair you want to leave.